Hey y'all, welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. Sarah here. So, I guess this is part of the vlogging life, right? It's been no secret, I have not felt great for a couple of weeks. I'll spare y'all the details, well, the gory details, but I had a migraine yesterday, literally could not open my eyes. It felt like, I don't know, like hooks or something were in my eyes. I tried to open them and they would just draw right back shut. Gotta get into a good angle so he can see we live on a busy street. As you can tell, I get winded easier than usual. I have a stomach ache and some other alarming symptoms. I have a history of a medicine-induced ulcer, bleeding, and so I have enough symptoms that we feel like it warrants an emergency room trip. So that's where we're headed, off to the emergency room, and fingers crossed everything is actually okay. Almost there. No, I am not feeling fantastic. Okay, so our insurance sent us to a hospital that has no triage unit, not an emergency room. Wow, y'all. And they were like, no, they're a specialty hospital. You get referred to them for specialty treatment for specialty things. And as much as I would like to think I was special, I'm not special enough to be seen by them as of yet. So, up to, what is it, Provo's Regional Hospital. My stomach hurts. I feel lightheaded. I just don't feel great, y'all. So, keep up the fingers crossed, prayers, and good vibes, huh? We're here. We're trying to figure out parking versus going in. Some of you know the story and some of you don't, and I'm gonna spare you details right now, but last time we were here at this ER for this reason, it got intense and emergency filled quickly, although we did notice the sign that started it all was taken down, so there's that. Maybe I'll tell y'all that story later. It is graphic, not like it's graphic. If you have a weak stomach, I'll definitely have to put a trigger warning at the front. But yeah, we're trying to figure out parking and the smartest way to attempt this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I picked the worst time. Do I have a filter on? Holy crap. What is happening? I don't know, but hold on. Okay, you guys, so we've had some tests run. They did a CT scan to make sure there were no perforations, which, praise heavens, there's not. The next step is a scope. There was some faint blood they noticed when they checked, but because of other chronic issues I have, it just kind of depends, and I'm trying not to go into a ton of detail because, listen, if you know, you know. If you don't, just know, there's enough going on that they feel it absolutely warrants a endoscopy or a scope. So they're going to put a camera down into my stomach and my intestines, and they will look for what's going on. And in the process, if they see that that ulcer is bleeding or starting to bleed, they will cauterize it and seal it up. And the same if they, if they notice a new one or whatever too. But it looks like I'm going to be admitted at least overnight. And we really won't know anything until they do the endoscopy. So from here on, I'll refer to it as the scope, just so you know. So that's where we're at, guys. Okay, it's getting real. They did my COVID test to be admitted, and it was the nasal swab. Yay. It'll be negative. I'm positive it's negative, but good times. So as you can imagine, I'm getting admitted, people are in and out. We're still trying to make a plan right now. It is 24 hours, but I mean, there's so many things that could change that. If there is a bleed, it could pick up, and that would become an emergent situation, and they would for sure have me here longer. If they discover a bleed, they will fix it in the scope, like I was saying, but that requires extra time in the hospital. You're on a diet that kind of gradually increases to regular food, for safety. And after you've had gastric bypass, even this many years later, you are at an extremely high risk of it bleeding again right after the procedure. So here we are. So that will take more time. So there's many factors that could change that from overnight. Or they'll do the scope and be like, we feel like it's fine. Do this, this, and this. And hopefully you go home and stay home. The last time, although I didn't see any indication of a bleed, but I was in a lot of pain. But the last time I had one of these done, I had pretty severe gastritis. And so they still sent me home the next day, but they kept me for several hours to check like food tolerance. So there's a lot of things it could be. I promise I'll let you know when I know. I will say my pain medication is wearing off already, and my stomach hurts bad. And this emergency room bed is not fabulous for a back that wants to spasm out on you. So, but yeah, we're making plans and then making more plans and more backup plans and more backup plans. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're getting there. They're gonna move me over to the part of the hospital I'm gonna be in. I'm getting a little more comfortable. So when they give me the pain medication, they gave a half dose, which is really smart because it really felt like plenty until I had to get up and down for the CT scan. And that just kind of made everything start hurting again. So I got the other half of the pain medication. It's kicking in. They're gonna move me soon, and yeah, that's what we know. I'll be back shortly. Honestly, I probably will not tell you guys. I won't have anything to tell you guys until tomorrow. So once I get in and settled, I'll show you guys where I'm at, and then I'll probably close out the vlog, and then we will open it in the morning with the endoscopy and just keep you guys with us the whole way. How does that sound? The room. Poor Lance snoring away because he's exhausted. You guys, the hospital has clear doors on the rooms, but Is that weird to anyone else? I guess I could see its advantages, but yeah. Okay, y'all, I am in my room. I have two super sweet nurses who are going to take good care of me tonight. They are going to be monitoring my hematocrit and my hemoglobin every 6 hours. And that's all we know right now. And sometime tomorrow I will go in for the endoscopy and we'll have more news for you guys. So Lance is super tired. Can you guys see him over there? Mm-hmm. This guy has not been to bed yet. Like, for real. Yeah. So he is going to stay. I don't think it's safe for him to drive. So they're going to make sure he is set up with extra pillows and a blanket, and so he can get some good sleep. And we're just going to kick back and get some rest and see what happens tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. And any thoughts and prayers you guys have sent out, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be updated and I can let you guys know like what's going on and how the kids are doing and all of that good stuff. And I will, well, me or Lance, one of us will be back tomorrow and we'll see where the day goes. Till then, bye y'all.